Right, so you're a two-time SA champion at amateurs.
Amateurs, yes, sir. That's true.
This is your pro fight. I mean, debut. I
Yeah,
mean,
pro
how did you feel in this one?
I was nervous because it was my first time on national TV. Funny enough, in the amateurs, I never got the chance to be like on a TV broadcast, even though I was SA champion twice. But I said like, let me go to pro. Definitely, there I'm secured TV coverage, and yeah, it was exciting. I was nervous. I will not lie, but first time of my life being in that ring.
Well, they say if you fight with nerves, you fight better.
That's
You're
true.
more alert. Going in there, you went the distance the first time of asking. I mean, that sort of pace that you had to adapt to, how was that like?
It was okay. It was bearable because in amateurs I was never the gassing out type. So one extra round wasn't that bad to go, but pacing myself was definitely a different thing that I had to learn. Usually when I had him on the ropes, I started swinging where I was supposed to just pace myself, tap, 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 like my coach was telling me. But other than that, it was nice. It was nice. It wasn't too much of a burden to go for.
Well, talking about, you invested to the body from round 1 to round 4. Going into it, why were you investing primarily there?
Why was I
Investing in the body primarily.
in the bottom? Oh, because I saw that he was kind of a bigger guy. He's built, so I thought maybe he was the type that would have to come down from a high weight. And usually when you have to lose a lot of weight before a fight, you're gonna get tired on the body first. So that's why I went to the body, like they say, take down the body, the head will fall. So that was the game plan. That's why I kept on going to the body, going to the body.
You came into this tournament very late. I mean, they only announced your name very late. I mean, you would have had maybe a month to prepare for this fight. Going in there on that sort of, we'll say, short notice. I mean, the nerves. I mean, how did you handle that?
How can I say? It wasn't that nerve-wracking because it was something I was looking forward to my whole life. Like after taking the essays this year, I had already decided that okay, I think it's about time that I go professional. So I jumped at the opportunity as soon as possible. Went to Coach Harold Forbrecht stable, the Hammer Gym, where they were helping me during the essays to prepare me for the 2019 essays. The guys Tristan, Shooter, Caden, and Johan helped me prepare for the essays. And when I won, I was like, the best place for me to go is definitely the Hammer Gym. So that's why I was excited and I looked forward to. I didn't think about maybe it's too early, I need some time to prepare. I knew that I was with a good stable, I was looked after, so I was going to do well in professionals.
Also for yourself, importance, it's a sort of a younger stable coming up as well, so in
That's
terms
true.
of all your mentalities growing together.
That's true.
Have you felt that you've grown more so from sparring them, and have they told you anything about the experiences in the pro ring?
Yes. I got a lot of advice from the guys there. Watching Tristan spar with Tommy, watching the guys sparring, it helped me level up. I learned a few things that I didn't know in amateurs, where in amateurs would just be more about throwing and landing. Where in professionals you need to pick your punches, you know what I mean? Like when I was going to the body, I always knew that okay, I didn't just throw to the body, I waited for him to either turn or to raise his hands. That's where I wanted to go for his body. Anything. There's still some things I need to learn about clinching and all that, but I'm sure slowly but surely we'll
With
get
all
there.
debutants, no one's going to be perfect on day
That's
one.
true.
Yeah, like well, let's go from where you were last, where you took off from. SA finals till now, which was sort of the harder fight for you?
I would say more. How can I really?
It's hard to. It's hard
Yeah,
to.
it's a little bit hard because in the amateurs on my last essays, I had one guy arrival that he was big. And he was like, I used to fight in the 69 kg division.
Okay.
So I used to fight
So you've cut
big
quite a bit of
guys.
weight.
No. I was comfortable 60. I walked around 66, 65, but I was fighting guys in the 69 kg division. So that guy was big, man. So he was the guy that I feel like he was more harder than Sean,
Yeah.
the guy that I just fought, but the fact that Sean had heart and kept going even though I hit him in the body, that was different. You hardly see that in amateurs. So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of hard to predict, but definitely professionals this counts more than power and throwing. That I can definitely
I wanted to know, before you went to sleep last night, how did you envision this fight going?
I mainly envisioned myself hitting and moving. That was my like, as I was doing in the first round, just jabbing, moving around, jabbing to see what he's gonna do. So as I noticed that he's not throwing high volume punches, that's when I started coming in more and going for the body, because I saw that okay, he's allowing me to throw more punches than him, because my main aim was to throw more punches than him, and if I can catch him out more in the body. those are the two main things I was envisioning when I was speaking. Just jabbing, moving, jabbing, all that.
What's important for a young prospect is to keep the action flowing. So hopefully early next year, maybe February, you're back on the bill again. That's the hope, right?
Yes, that's definitely the hope.
Just lastly, do you want to send a shout out to anybody?
I want to send a shout out to my amateur boxing coach, man. Without him, I feel like he built me up from nothing. Mr. Peter Armstrong. Yo, that man, he was a very big influence to my boxing, and he introduced me to Coach Harold in the stable. So I appreciate him so much for that. I want to send a shout out to my sponsors, Mr. John Weston of Walker Country Inn, Tyron Infalt and his young boys, Connor and Danny, the Infalt twins, for sponsoring me, Hammond Paul attorneys, and Mr. Golden Gloves promotion for putting me on my first bill at Empress Palace. That is unheard of, man. Like, that blew my mind when I heard that on my debut at Empress Palace.
It doesn't get bigger.
It doesn't get bigger than that, man. It doesn't. No, so a lot of people, man. Mr. Johan Tutor, my coach, Mike, my whole stable, Spusus Ngange, Tristan Tutor, Caden, they are the people that helped me prepare for this fight, give me all the sparring, and most of all my friends. My mother, can't forget my mother, my number one sponsor, man. She's been with me from the beginning, pushing me, even though during hard times when I didn't have jobs, she just keep giving me money to go to training and do that. So I'm very happy for that, man. And most importantly, also the fans. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I wish I showed a lot of heart, and I missed most of you guys. And
Well, we'll see you again soon. All the best.
Thank you so much.